John Malkovich is on the road in Spain, en route to rejoin his cast on tour with the theatre production The Infernal Comedy. 3 weeks ago, the show had its premiere in Vienna. John thinks it went well.
It's hard for me to say because I don't see it, but I think it went very well. Buy my book! People seem to enjoy the play, piece, whatever it is, very much. I love doing it, actually, which is maybe not always something I'd say about acting.
John seems pretty cheerful as he prepares for the next leg of the tour.
Yeah, to get a shot of that wine spa. I've never heard of that. I think you just drink until you feel better.
It turns out the project's been a great pleasure for him, thanks in particular to the people involved.
Martin Hasselbuck, the conductor, I really like, and Michael Stumminger, who wrote it and directed it, I absolutely love. And I told him I feel like at the age of 55, after having done a kind of lifetime of plays, that I finally met the person that I should be working with, weirdly enough.
John's journey ends happily with a reunion with that very man. And at the venue, the reunion continues. After a jovial few minutes of catching up, the team turn their minds to the task at hand. They have just one evening to make any necessary changes to the staging, integrate the new singer Bernarda Bobro, and face the challenges of an outdoor venue.
I'm ready. Yeah, good. I had no idea what to expect because I knew it was open air outdoors, but I like it very much.
Jump whenever you want from there to there.
Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I should up.
With rehearsals underway, very quickly the challenges of an outdoor venue become apparent.
Well, man, if there's this kind of wind, it's going to be tough. Especially when I'm trying to think. It's just a question of concentration and distraction. I think it's going well. We have some issues, obviously, to solve with the sound, but tonight it's incredibly windy, so a little bit difficult, but we'll figure it out. We have time. Maybe you are all expecting a kind of performance, but this is merely a reading, and just so you know, this is the wind that made Dali crazy.
It rained in Spain. He's the rain in Spain guy. He brought us the rain.
Weather concerns aside, it's time for Bernarda to get used to the more intimate scenes with John. Much to John's amusement, she's a little flustered. Joking aside, the staging is complex, and they have just one rehearsal to go through some quite tricky scenes together.
Okay, and you just get your hand in this.
It's the first time she's rehearsing with John, and I think it's a wonderful challenge for her to step in here.
And if you need me, you just lean against me.
Thank you.
My advice, it would be the following.
Their first attempt at the murder scene does not go entirely smoothly.
Don't wear your mic behind you when you lay on your back.
Right now, I feel that this piece is settled, and I'm looking forward to the future performances, because with John, you always can be surprised what he's coming up with next.
Cheers. She's dead, but she's mic'd.
The first rehearsal went smoothly, leaving some time off the next day. Life on the road brings benefits for the art enthusiast, and to John's delight, an outing to the local Dali Museum is organised for the group.
I've been to Figueres before, but I never came to the museum. And Dali, I was not his biggest fan in terms of his art, but he could be extremely funny. Wrote an excellent cookbook also. I don't follow things to be cultured or cultivated. I'm not. I follow things I'm curious about, because there are a lot of things I don't know the first thing about, classical music, for instance.
Playtime over, and time to head back to the hotel to prepare for this evening's performance. 9 o'clock, and in just 1 hour the team will stage their first outdoor performance of the infernal comedy.
You may be remembered as something, but I've done a lot of things, and some people probably remember, and most, I'm sure, if not all, they forget. And all those things are fine by me, because I like self-expression. The rest, I can't do anything about anyway.
5 minuts per començament de funció. Estem a 5 minuts del començament de la funció. The performance will start in 5 minutes. The performance will start in 5 minutes.
Of course, whatever the project, when you're John Malkovich, there's always another on the horizon.
I get at least a script a day. There's always a ton of stuff to read, because I read as an actor, as a producer, you know, there's a lot.
Certainly someone of his stature has a number of options to play with. He may not be your classic Hollywood leading man, but perhaps that's precisely what keeps the audiences coming.
I can't answer the question of whether people get him. I get him, and I love him, and I'm always amused by him. I don't think he can do wrong.
John Malkovich to me is a very bright, extremely intelligent man. It takes an intelligent person to be a good actor.
Do you really think I am going to die in this theater tonight, and you are all disposed to sit and watch? If you would like to come back again tomorrow night, see if I change my mind. The box office are through those doors. But for tonight, I have had quite enough. Thank you.
For more on John Malkovich and to find out who's next on Revealed, go to our website